This is the JAFO Report.
Hello there, it's your West Coast Canadian boomer settler with a relatable explanation on digital serfdom. Once upon a time, surfing the web sounded like freedom. Now it feels more like being politely ushered into a shopping center where every bench has a camera, every door needs an email, your email, and every clerk wants to know your postal code before you can buy a sandwich. That, in plain English, is digital serfdom. We wander the digital estate, but the landlords own the gates, the walls, and most of our attention. We were told the internet would connect us. It did. It also connected our habits, our fears, our purchases, and our boredom to a machine that sells our behavior back to us in the form of ads, feeds, and personalized experiences, which is corporate language for "we've been studying you in the bushes." The bargain is convenience in the exchange for privacy, and apparently most of us signed it without reading the fine print, because the fine print was 47 screens long and written by a robot with a law degree. The new lords don't demand wheat or livestock. They demand clicks, scrolls, reactions, and enough data to predict whether we're sad, lonely, or about to buy a flashlight we do not need. They don't rule with swords. They rule with notifications. And the really impressive part is how cheerful we are about it. We call it free while handing over the keys to the kingdom, the spare bedroom, and occasionally your self-respect. There is an Indigenous component here, and it does definitely matter. Indigenous data sovereignty says Indigenous people should govern the collection, ownership, use, and sharing of data about their communities, lands, languages, and knowledge. That is not a polite suggestion. It is self-determination. AI that scrapes, labels, translates, and remixes Indigenous material without consent is not being clever. It is recycling colonial habits with better branding and a shinier interface. AI may bring some good things. It can improve accessibility, translation, archiving, search, and some of the dull mechanical work of life. But it can also spread bias, copy voices, intensify surveillance, and make nonsense look authoritative. If you hand it enough power, it may not just predict what people want. It may shape what they get to know, which is a very tidy way to hide the old power in new code. So the response is not panic, it's suspicion with good manners. Read the permissions. Keep backups. Use tools that respect consent. Support systems that give communities control rather than treating them like raw material. And remember, if a digital service is free, you are usually the fee. I appreciate you taking 5 minutes with this old boomer settler. That's my 2 bits worth. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and check out the merch coming soon. Who am I, you ask? Just another friendly observer. Call me JAFO.
The JAFO Report.ca.
The JAFO Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JAFO Report.ca. There was a time I kept putting off guided meditation until a heart attack in my 60s changed that. Now I record simple, effective guided meditations to help slow you down when your mind won't. Come on over to BabblingBrook.life. That's BabblingBrook.life.